I was just leaving Brussels alone, purely because I kind of enjoyed the idea of pillaging them, but they really don't have anything to pillage. That's the sad thing, so I am going to use an envoy just to flip them and make Portugal lose all of their army, which is hilarious, because that was slowly encroaching on my cities, which I didn't like. But, you know, nothing too bad. Unfortunately for me, just looking at it through, absolutely nobody has gone for work ethic. Nobody's gone work ethic. Ah, how sad, eh? Ballistics. Oh, we're going to have some fun with that. Firstly, I'm just going to put this city down in Ireland. Again, not the most ideal location, but I don't want to lose it to barbs. So we're just going to have some fun by spotting that down quickly and then immediately getting in the walls. First of all, Mr. Sucklington with 55 base strength is pretty damn tough. I'm taking nothing away from that. But a Ursa with 64 strength, well now, that puts me on a whole different level. Oh yes. Oh yes. Now I really wanted to pillage rather than to attack that city, but they're doing a lot of damage to me. So unfortunately I do need to just sort of make that attack and take the city. It won't take me long to be able to pillage something else though, so that's quite fun. Also going to treat myself to a field cannon upgrade. Lovely. Now these things are bloody tough. I think that's Bale taken as well. There we go. Lovely. Now we've actually managed to pick up quite a lot of niter for once, which is really cool. One of the things I'm going to be looking to get actually is Magnus, pushing him through all the way to Black Marketeer, because then you can buy niter units for 80% less niter, which is wonderful. One thing I forgot to do with this city to avoid getting this massive legative loyalty is actually the city starving, and that doesn't help. All you've got to do is press the food button on the city first, like the one inside, like here, and then it would have stopped doing that. So that's a silly mistake. See, look, now it's stabilised itself. That was worth it. It was a swing of 5 loyalty starving that. So yeah, bit of a mistake, but we got there. So where can I put this Roman settler? I could just fill in this space over here. That's pretty nice. It's very rare that you actually get to settle in Europe, so I might take advantage of it. Oh, here we go. We've got not only Vesuvius, which is not what I was looking for, but look at this. We've now got our caravels in to do the big boy pillaging. 106 culture. That's wonderful. And again, up to 190 faith per pillage. That is awesome. That faith per pillaging is the most important thing, because not only can I call my hero back next time round, but Cuirassiers that I'm spawning are the best pillagers because they're so tough to kill. 64 melee strength, but also they can get the barding promotion, which gives them strength against ranged attacks. So, I mean, they're just so tough. I think if ever I had an ability, like if someone would put me into the game as a leader of England, hint hint, any modders out there, let me know. I'd love an ability that lets you pillage 2 tiles away. Could you imagine just having the boat here and pillaging the campus? Oh, that would be so much fun. Pillage, pillage, pillage. I hate when they leave their units on the cities. It's just on this tile. It's like, go on then, try it. I really want to, but you're not letting me. That's better. The Romans are doing 15 damage to my caravels now. And oh, France, who were actually killing my vampires with their, ranged attacks, are now only doing 6 damage to them. That's much better. And is that the Forbidden City? Oh, France, you shouldn't have. You really shouldn't. Oh, that's a fantastic wonder to pick up. Public Works, yep, extra builders, super builders, all of these things are. It's all one and the same, really. Strangely enough, I'm actually going to switch from natural philosophy to scripture, because suddenly, faith is more important than science. I've actually become my own cult of super Vikings at this point, that all just are like, go on then. Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's pillage to the Viking lords, to Thor, and to all of them. It's weird to explain why, but the science per turn is interesting and it's useful. But I'm actually getting more from pillaging than I am researching my own science, which is hilarious. So it means actually the more faith I've got, the more units I can purchase in. Like this Curacao, I literally just purchased on the front line. Why did I do it there and not over here where Victor was? Well, because I keep forgetting to put a unit in this city, so I wanted the loyalty. Now I've got a crossbow and that's it, it's a little easier, but still. Like for instance now, look at this. Pillage, 178 faith, nom. So I do think of all of the religions I've picked up, I quite like the idea of choral music actually. Culture per turn equal to my intrinsic faith output, that would help. That would help a lot. I still haven't found Eastern Orthodoxy yet. If I do find that, That'll be wonderful. It's all unknown cities. I don't know where this all is. It's probably somewhere in Northern Africa. Actually obtaining that religion is going to be really, really tricky. But I do, if I have a look at the religious overview now, Bourges does have Catholicism. So I've got at least one city now that's got it. And there are more Spanish missionaries over on the way. So, you know, it's possible that I could convert my cities. Oh, by the way, Gaul has been building Renaissance walls. It's highly annoying. But that's something to watch out for because, again, it's not that there's nothing I can do. It's just that it's going to be tricky. It's going to be really, really tricky to get through there. Oh, I love it when this happens as well. There's silver for me to mine. Oh no, it's underneath the wood. I've got to do that. And hey, look, I've got another builder now. Same with this iron. It's like, pop. In the meantime, look at all this pillaging. That's 178 faith there. Coastal raid. I think that's more faith over here. Yep, lovely. This caravel can come and do a very similar thing. It looks like a quarry in there. Let's just quickly go and have a little peek. Oh, there's one there as well. So we can actually shove boats in on both locations, give them something to really worry about. And with all of that extra faith, look, here's another musketman. You know what? Actually, Renaissance walls, I'm so close to flight. Flight gives me observation balloons, and I've got faith now to purchase in bombards. I've got 8 knights per turn coming in as well. Okay, so bombard armies. That could be something that I use to get rid of these walls. Oh my goodness, that would be amazing. The famous Viking bombard armies. They run in on horseback and on ship, brutal in the night, with large siege weapons attached to their boat. Hello, Lemon. You have almost full health. Mr. Sucklington says, no. Oh my goodness, I'm a Kurosaki and I just run in. Oh, not quite. That's just brilliant. I just got 200 faith from there. Anything else this caravel can do in this area? I think it's done all the pillaging it's going to do, so you can start to head south. But look at this pillaging. That's even more over there. And let's do even more here. Yeah, wonderful. Look at that. So I've now got 2,400 faith. Don't forget, 1,600 is all that I need. I need no more. No more. So, again, another musketman will do lovely. Oh, no, not musketmen. Bombards. Come on, Ryan. Just a little bit of last-minute pillaging before we take this city. A little bit of extra faith and science and gold and all sorts of wonderful things, and then Le Mans is mine, as well as that new government card slot. Oh, tasty stuff. What are we going to do with our new wildcard policy? Now we're starting to pick up amazing amounts of great engineer sort of capability, actually. Let me just have a quick look at my workshops. You can see that I've got 5 per turn. I think I've got maybe 1 or I've got at least 2 workshops. So that card would immediately boost me up to, I think, what would it be? 8 more great people points per turn. That's pretty damn good. But is it what I need? Well, actually, I think I could probably get my upgrades card, professional army, and I'll do that for now because I can then save a lot of money just upgrading my units. I've got a lot of crossbows and a lot of places that need a little bit of a just an improvement. Steam power I should boost. I'm just about to get a shipyard in my capital, actually. And I think I'm building them elsewhere. 5 turns on that one, yes. So, actually, steam power, I just need to do something else for a turn. Let's do banking first, and then we'll switch to steam power. Golden ages for a lot of people, actually. Only Scotland are in a dark age. Okay, that's fine. But all I'm looking for me is being in that beautiful golden age. Lovely. Higsunk Draconis is cool. I think monumentality, actually, being able to use my faith to purchase in builders and settlers, it actually means I can now go and settle the rest of Scandinavia, which would be very helpful indeed. Although, of course, priority must go to Hippolyta. So there we go. She's back. She's got 70 strength now. Oh my word, that's a lot of strength. Let me just move my units around just a touch so that I can bring her immediately to the front line. Picking up nationalism quickly, but then I think conservation has got to be good because that 2 science, gold, and production, all breathtaking tiles around my preserves. That's pretty cool. Bite Master is having a mare of a game. He keeps trying to get over and he keeps getting killed, so I'm actually going to use him instead to start a new army where I can go after Russia. I think they're a prime target right now. Still pillaging from Gaul. They keep fixing things. I mean, thank you very much. And now I'm going to go back along the Spanish coast and see what else I can find. I mean, the fun just never stops. Look at this. Om nom 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 nom. And in addition, They've killed all the barbs for me and then left the camp, so I'll just nab that. First of my bombards appear. Niter is the limiting factor for me on bombards, but we should be able to pick up some, like quite a few of them, I think. And they start with promotions, of course they do. Delightful. Oh, France knocked herself out of the game. Is that because England took it or loyalty took it? Loyalty took it. Brilliant. That is awesome. That is awesome. That means I don't even get the diplomatic penalty, unlike with Germany. Sorry. Gaul's city attacks are only doing 29 damage to my longships. That's not a huge amount, actually. Not a huge amount at all. I think Gaul have got to be the next target. Let's unify France up. Why not? I love it when field cannons are strong enough to smash through the walls of cities. Oh dear, I love it. Right, hang on. Let's just get you to attack there. And then I'll swap you guys around. I don't think actually I can get my units sort of any closer for now, but if I just quickly move you to there you go. Nantes is now blocked. Lovely. We're just taking our time with this. There's no rush. Sucklington, you can come down. In fact, of course, I now have double movement. Right, you come all the way around. Brilliant. Oh, Rome is very rapidly fixing itself. Okay, that's wonderful. Look, they've actually put builders down as well. I think Rome are going to just be an endless supply of pillaging for me. I think this is a pretty easy city to take, so I shall take it. Lovely, keep that city. Rebellion in 6 turns. I think I can do that, because Sucklington is already on the borders of Bordeaux. Oh yeah, wow, look at that. Bang. That's a lot of damage, and Hippolyta will join as well. And I've also got a pike and shot who can come along for the ride. It's all wonderful. Thank you very much. Oh dear, dear, dear. This plunder economy is just delightful. Now, Greece actually is my friend, but I think, you know, even though they would be pretty good to pillage, I think I'm actually going to nab an ally out of them quickly. It's always good to have at least one military ally in the game, because of course you get that combat bonus, and if you don't do it, you're just leaving it on the table, really. Thank you very much. It's worth pointing out that I haven't got a single bit of war weariness in any of my cities, even though I'm at war with so many people. That's how successfully this war is going. I quite like that. The Vikings have just sort of thought about it, and they're like, you know what, yeah, we're doing great. Why change anything? Oh, Bengala. No. Oh, the Romans did it. Oh, you dicks. What am I doing to Rome to justify such behaviour? Again, my little trick here, Hippolyta needs to pillage, but she's just moved onto this tile, so I'm just going to unequip the siege tower, and then I can use her charge on herself, which renews her own energy so that she can now pillage that tile. Oh, here we go. Here's all the good pillaging. So that faith, I'm actually currently converting into settlers, so that I can sort of bring all of these units back to the front line and send them over. This is going to be really good fun. More pillaging for me. Lovely. Actually, what I'm going to do with Hippolyta is just move her down a little bit. Quite like to get over to this tile. Yeah, so Vampire moves to there. Double movement, and then bam. There you go, you're in the right place. And of course, never just use... never don't attack with her because she heals. So it's for 3. Extra damage for nothing. Oh, that's a campus with a university in it. 3 pillages. Thank you so much, Rome. So move twice, Mr. Musket. Attack Bordeaux. Does a little bit of damage to it. Hippolyta can now make an attack of it. Is it worth just holding on for this Curacao to do 1 attack? I think it is. Let's do that, and then we'll do 1 attack. Oh, it's not going to be enough, unfortunately, but it's close. Oh my goodness. 2 health? You're kidding me. Can I get this Curacao to finish the job off? No, unfortunately not. That is so frustrating. Never mind. Steam power unlocked. You know what that means. Let me just find the cities that can do it. That's a workshop. That's great, but la 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 la. Oh, again, Portugal has actually fixed its campuses as well. Oh, thank you. I believe this Curacao should do the trick for me. So Bordeaux, yeah, is mine. Lovely. Look at that. Rebellion in 19 turns. Please say Nantes is happy now. It's happy. Good. Right. Okay, well, in that case, we keep pulling our units forward. I think Hippolyta... Yeah, give Mr. Sucklington an extra attack. He deserves one, because I think he can now just smash himself. Oh, it could actually attack straight into Albi, but I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, I could go after this campus. 2 pillages in that, or I could wait for my cuirassiers to do that honours for me. Yeah, you know what, I'll do that. So let's actually do the attack in, and then we'll get you to follow up with a second attack. Yeah, these cities are tough. Really, really tough. We're going to have to wind those walls down with my bombards. But I'm not too many turns away now from flight, so we should be able to do that nice and quickly. I think it's time to get this of Visselbanken. Nobody likes me, I think is the short answer on that one. I'm going to get governors, give extra loyalty. It just helps. It just helps with my conquest a little bit. Otherwise, I can now form corps, but I think for now it's worth just repeatedly shooting Albi, as I'm doing more and more damage to it every turn. Bite Master has finally made his way to the Barbarian farm. Look, only +1 from Barbarian on that one, so that's pretty poor. We better start farming them near him. I've also got 2 new settlements, Ural-on-Sea and Port Dal. Very, very interesting little settlements for me. I'm switching over to skyscrapers and craftsmen, combining that with the purchase of the coal power plant, and then putting my capital on production focus, which means it is now building the mausoleum in 4 turns and the Venetian arsenal in 9 turns. Very important buildings for any Viking fleet. Tasty, tasty pillaging, still giving me 200 science per turn. That is absolutely redonkulous, as well as pillaging this to give me even more science. And look, flight is already beginning to spiral towards me. I think, yeah, you know what, I do need to upgrade all of my troops. I'm just thinking about actually coring them up. Is it worth waiting to actually core these with unupgraded troops? Probably, actually. Probably. Keep on raiding everything here. This is all super tasty. Plus, I actually managed to steal a settler from Rome, which is really, really funny. I think I might go and settle Africa, seeing as nobody... Oh, actually, Portugal is probably settling it now. But yeah, you know what? I'm going to go settle Africa, because honestly, why not? I give you life, Mr. Bombard. Now come and fire. It does almost no damage, but that's okay. In fact, actually, I think my field cannons almost do more damage, but that's fine. We'll just get flight. Flight will be the only thing that gets me through this. There's a little bit of a Gaul defense. I have to say, Gaul with Renaissance walls is just like, ugh. That's not a combo anyone needs to see. Colonialism. Okay, I don't think any of that's really going to help me particularly, but I mean, I like the policies I've got at the moment. It feels like a good combo. Just saying that I can actually grab Vilnius in. It doesn't really do anything for me. I mean, do I save it for Geneva or Brussels? Actually, Brussels would be a good one to be on my side. Let's do that. That gives me production towards wonders, which actually, conveniently, I am now doing. Look at that. 2 turns for Mausoleum. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. And considering how unhappy I am, that's a pretty decent job. Yeah, continually looking for luxuries that I can actually give my empire, but I'm doing pretty good on that one, so I can't complain. Ooh. They'll cede Bordeaux, give me an epic and 45 gold per turn. Let me think about that. I mean, Bordeaux is a good city, but I quite like Albi and Lyon. Unifying France under the Viking banner for me. Oh, that's going to be difficult to beat. 2 attacks this time with the bombard. There's your first attack. Here is the double, and then there's the second attack. It is helping to get the walls down now, which means my field cannons are actually starting to do decent damage against the city. Look, it's now into yellow health. Walls are down to half. Hippolyta is... okay, she can't do too much damage. I really should get Mr. Sucklington involved now, but he's done all the pillaging, so actually it's his time. He's ready to invite himself into this party now. Old wombo combo. Here's the pillaging of health, and then there's the double movement to then do the attack. Oh yes. It's not a bad combo, that one, at all. Oh, there's the vampire attack that we've been waiting for there. Oh yes, that is a delightfully large amount of damage. I think, can we do it with this Curacao? I think we can. I think we can, which is amazing. That is one more city. One more city involved, and with us, Bordeaux is now loyal. Nantes is now loyal. Le Mans is now loyal. Le Mans? Le Mans thread. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, let's get that city loyal. Perfect. Oh, I like the idea that we can actually produce units faster, but I'm going to put my vote into Faith to see if that one goes through. Double Great Engineers as well, because I'm actually getting some of those points. Here is the Mausoleum. Oh my goodness, this is a lovely looking city. You can see it's a sort of combination of lots of fields and then these European-esque cities and monument. I'm used to the monument being on fire and green, but we're not playing that particular mode today. Oh, I love the mausoleum. Such a good wonder. Producing units faster and great admirals are non-existent. Okay, that's fine. 7 turns to Venetian arsenal, and then we can start pumping out double speed boats that double. Actually, that's probably not a bad result for me. Move my vamp to there. I'll put a siege tower with him, and we'll, yeah, there we go. We'll sort of add it together. This Curacao can go in this direction and just sort of chill over there for a second, and then Hippolyta, you can come, make the vampire move twice, and there we go, they're at the foot of Leon. Awesome stuff. It's railway building time! Finally starting to connect these things up. Keep on pillaging, brave souls. Oh, this is well needed. 121 science, that's wonderful. All this extra gold as well, which I am saving for purposes which I will not reveal at this stage, but clearly are to do with something that rhymes with smommers. Come back to me, Brussels. I just keep stealing the city-state from Portugal and getting era score every time I do it. Very nice. Conservation though. Oh yes. This is not only 3 envoys, but I also get sanctuaries, which are going to give me a huge amount of extra science. Finally, getting bombards into the fight. This is it's taken a long time to get these bombards through to the front line, but now that we're here, I really feel it's adding a certain something. Still promoting, still pillaging. Just gonna make peace with a few people that I can't pillage, like Byzantium. He's well in land and I'm not going to be able to really do much with him. Poland, for instance, again, not somebody I'm really excited in doing, so I'd like to do that so that grievances against me can somehow like start to reduce slightly. So like Portugal is refusing to give me money, which is a really silly thing because I've still got boats off the coast just pillaging and pillaging and pillaging, and this faith is glorious because this faith is just turning into nothing but non-stop bombard fun, which is, considering I'm about to get observation balloons, just a wonderful thing. Leon. Okay, let's give you the shells upgrade. That's wonderful. We'll keep on attacking. I'll get Hippolyta to move, I think, to make sure that this... Oh, which one's going to be better? Let's get the one with experience to attack twice. Lovely. And then, okay, that crossbow is proving tricky to get rid of, but I think Leon is now properly under siege, which is pretty cool. We now have flight. Here we go. This is where it gets interesting. My vampire is still just on a barbarian cruise in this direction. It's quite funny. So immediately we're going to go to Radio. I might actually be able to get a naturalist down to put a national park in. Spain I'm just going to peace with quickly. Their pillaging is not great. It's not great at all, but they did have a couple of units in my land that were just being annoying. They kept stealing builders and stuff. Nothing that I can't control, but it's just, as I say, a bit painful. Here we go though. Observation balloons. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. One shot, double this one up to do a second shot. This guy's looking pretty injured. Do I do a shot and just hope I kill the city? I mean, can I kill that crossbow? Probably is the answer. You know what, I think I can probably... Actually, Hippolyta, yeah, you come and do an attack in there. That's wonderful. And then the musket can't finish it, but definitely that will. So that's Leon down. Lovely. Wonderful. Keep that city. Okay, and now it's just a case of attacking this guy so that he doesn't kill my bombard. This settler is doing a really neat job of just sort of wandering around Africa. I'm keeping an eye on the coast as much as I can because I'd like to be able to just pick on the places that have aluminium. That for me is a really high priority. It's Egypt. Egypt is still in the game. Exciting stuff. How are they doing, I wonder? Not too bad actually. Finally, bombard cores with an observation balloon. They're not doing a huge amount of damage, but that is better, more reliable damage than I've been doing for some time, especially when I can get them to double hit. Oh yes, wonderful stuff. Venetian arsenal. There's nothing better than a Viking that can build double boats, is there? Oh my goodness. This combined with the policy card that lets me build boats faster anyway. Yeah, I think the world is in a lot of trouble. Oh, look, I'm merely passing by Germany. Don't, just chill. Chill your beans. Now that we're not building so many wonders, I again am going to put logistics in, because that movement really helps my railway production. Also, it actually helps my bombards by being able to move and fire, because that still is a thing in the game that they haven't fixed. It's almost like they don't want to at this point. And then Trade Confederation. I did some amazing things with this policy card in my Portugal game, and quite frankly I really enjoyed it, so we're just going to stick that one on and just watch it just give us a little bit of a boost. So look, they've all lined up in a row. We'll go 1 firing, 2 firing, and then I think Hippolyta, yeah, why don't you make this one fire again? Of course it can't, because the observation was in the wrong place. The observation balloon now can't move because it was on a space that fired. It's just these little things that make you go, oh, for God's sake, Ryan, do you even know how to play Civ? Are you sure? Well, that's why Germany were getting so upset with me. They've just settled up here. Oh, cheeky buggers. Just to show you guys, oh look, railroads are beginning. They're starting to spring up. It's taken me a little while, but I've now got quite a few military engineers scattered around, and also I'm building it in France as well. This is going to be one beautiful railway. Beautiful railway. Maybe I could build the bridge over connecting these continents. Now that would be intriguing. 1 shot over the top, 2 shots, 3 shots. That's the walls down. Go on, have another go. 4 shots. Wonderful. And then I'll use Hippolyta because, don't forget, she heals every turn. Lovely. 1 more to go, and this job is a good one. Woohoo! Conservation. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, we're going to actually take advantage of conservation and build some national parks in areas that actually are just, we're using for culture anyway because of these, well, the brilliant preserve tiles. So actually that works really well. Here we go. I'm hoping this city should be a little bit easier than ones we've had to deal with so far. And so far it has proven so. My observation balloon is just very handily sort of moving about just to give me a little bit of visibility. You can see, oh yes, these things are so good. I've already taken up half the wall strength in 1 turn. That's not too bad, not too bad. Let's get that Ursa in the sea. Let's get you in the sea as well, and we'll core you up. You'll be able to make the melee attack. In the meantime, I've been having so much fun pillaging Rome, I've actually brought my vampire in. My vampire is going to be the one pillaging. It's going to be great fun. And watch this. Naturalist comes in, makes a national park. Hooray for the Ever score. Also hooray for radio. Now, how lucky do we get? Let's have a look. There is some, okay, next to Ulm, that's fantastic news. Under that encampment, that's brilliant news. Under that industrial zone, even better. And under that campus, oh my goodness, so I've already got 3. And you can see, look, there's 1 in Africa. I knew there'd be some out in Africa. Of course there is. Okay, fantastic. So, just need Basithla to come in, and we'll settle here. Lovely. Oh, England's not going to like that. I'm on a different continent now. Oh, my first settlement in Africa. Fantastic. Right, here we go. We can get this in, and we can hopefully improve it pretty quickly. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, and Helge Torp for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else that likes, subscribes, joins up with Discord, and all of the other people who support me on Patreon. You really help me to do what I do. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.